Greetings, Leo. Welcome to your reading for the time period of March 20th to the 31st, 2018. Welcome new subscribers to my channel. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing the videos. I appreciate that. Thank you for the comments and the compliments as well. Before I begin, I want to first make you guys aware of my community panel, which is located on the main page of my YouTube channel, and also my Instagram in terms of staying up to date with me on when new videos will be posted or when I will be away from the channel, okay? So, I am using Legacy Tarot cards for the last part of March. And then when we get back to April, I will return the Orisha deck and possibly a new deck. Okay? Let's see. So looking at Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, March 20th to the 31st, 2018, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You know what's funny? I said Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, but I get Leo. Leo is leaving soon. You could be traveling. You could be going out west, but you're not you don't want to leave behind somebody with this kind of feeling. So you may have been offered a really good gig. You may have been offered to perform somewhere, but you don't want to leave your kids behind. You don't want to leave your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife behind. You want to take these energies with you. Whatever it is, just know that you're going to have to pay extra for children. This could be an amusement park that you're planning on doing because we're about to reach towards the end of this month. We're about to be in spring break. So if you're in school or energies around you in school, you want to plan properly with your family members and friends in terms of taking vacations or mini ones. If you're trying to go away for spring break, if you're not going to wait till the summertime to take time off, okay? But let's see what your cards are saying as well. Okay, Leo. So you have the two of, excuse me. The Two of Coins energy here. Your finances need to be balanced, but I get before you make a big move. So you could be moving, like I said, you could be getting offered something really cool. You could just be going back to school, period. But I get something about a gig. You could have been offered a gig, or you're going to be offered a really cool gig to perform or to do something. But I get it's something pertaining to like memory or something pertaining to your life, period. It could be in celebration of you that people are performing for. You could be getting thanked for some kind of work that you're doing here, but there's like making a lot of noise about it, but it's a good thing. You could be the one that you can't stop talking to your family members and friends about this that you're doing, this job that you got, this relationship that you just got into, this car that you just bought. You're really, really excited. You're also very hot and heavy, so you can't wait to, you could have just gotten married. You could have just gotten married and you're planning your honeymoon. But I get to the Gemini, you may have gotten, but I get you secretly got married to the Gemini energy with this feeling. And that's where the getaway car, getaway caravan, getaway whatever is that you're doing with this energy here with the Two of Pentacles being balanced. If this is not your finances and you need money to be balanced between you and a Gemini energy, in terms of waiting to see, when are we going to be able to leave for our honeymoon, or when are we going to be able to move now that we got these. But I guess I'm about winning the lotto. So you could have won the lotto, and that could be where the shock is coming from. But there's a situation here where you could have won the lotto, but you're not telling people because you don't want that energy tied to you. You don't want people after you. But you're mystically inclined, and that could have helped you. That could have aided towards you making a lot of money, or that could have aided towards you being able to save a lot of money. But I get something about a sibling. Maybe you feel like there could be a situation here where you may be making it like you're set, you're good. It doesn't have to be a sibling, it could just be a friend that you call a brother or a sister. You could be set, like you're set mentally, emotionally, happy, like you're set, like set in a sense that you're financially set. But there's a sibling around you, but I get tears with a sibling or a family member here, and something about an aunt. But I get something about joking as well. Maybe you think that somebody, but I get playing to live lavishly. Like people may be thinking that that's why I said that laughing. People are a sibling. If you're laughing at a sibling, maybe a sibling is playing to live lavishly, or you are that sibling, like you're playing to live lavishly with this kind of feeling. But people are laughing at these things, but either it's true and you're trying to get people to believe that you actually are, or it's a sibling that is, maybe there's an element where a sibling needs money. But I I get something about mental health. Your sibling may need mental health with this kind of energy. Something is going on. Something is going on with them mentally, but they could be depressed. But I get some about snorting coke with this energies, Earth-like energies, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But it's newfound. So you're finding out that, but I get drugged with this energy. Like if it's an Earth-like energy, they were drugged with coke, but they were unaware of it. But I guess something like through their nose, like they could have been through their nose. It could have been an injection in the nose, pertaining to the bridge of the nose with this energy. And it's kind of like there's an Aries like energy that they're responsible for doing this. But I get a plug. So plugs are usually plugs are like people call people who they buy weed and coke and those crack, they call them plugs. Like they call them plugs, and maybe there's an element where that's why the Two of Pentacles is here. Maybe you're looking for a new person to get weed from. Somebody's looking for a new person to get coke from with this, or shrooms, or whatever you do. So I don't know, like whatever ones, what do you call those things, Lucy's, those kind of things in terms of plugs, like, or literally there's something going on with a plug. It could be pertaining to somebody's mouth. So when they talk a lot, they're sharing a lot, they're exposing things. And now there's this feeling of maybe you want to hide for some reason. You want to hide, but I get in the closet. So this could be pertaining to bisexuality, could be pertaining to gay with this element here, or you're literally hiding in a closet. It could be to surprise someone, but I get you may want to surprise your little brother, or your little brother is the one who's a joker and they're surprising you, they're jumping out the closet. This could be a younger brother that you have not seen in a while, or this is also this feeling of maybe you didn't know you had a brother with this feeling. But I get an air sign. You didn't know that you had an air sign. I get after the fifth child, or after the whichever numbered child that is, with this element. There is a feeling here where this may have been brought to your attention before. You may have thought you were the only child for a long period of time, but your dad, your mom, they're showing you albums. They're showing you pictures and you're like, who's that? And they're like, oh, that's your cousin. Oh, or that's this could be a situation where your mother could have had a child out of wedlock. For example, maybe somebody lives in a very religious family or some type of shit like that. So somebody could have had a kid out of wedlock, and it's like that you're growing. You could have been born. You could have been born after your parents got married. And then the child may have been put up for adoption. The child may have been sent to foster care. But I get that's not fair that a child is going through that. Your sibling, like you're finding out that your sibling is going through that. Like the child, your brother, your sister, your newfound energy. Like I didn't know I had a sibling energy. You're finding out that they went through the ringer, but to survive. And maybe there's an element here where you want to put a parent in place, but you're looking at these out. They're kind of like they're telling you're growing up, and they're telling you that that's your cousin. You're growing up, and they're telling you that that's your uncle's. That's your uncle's niece, or some type of drastic pull like that. And you're like, intuitively, you're like, he or she looks just like me. Like you have the same eyes, we have the same nose, same smile. But I didn't know I had a sibling. I didn't know I had a brother. I didn't know I had a sister. I just didn't know. So you could have been the only child, and maybe there may have been depression with you being the only child, like only child syndrome, or another element around you. There's a feeling here where you feel that even if you're not the only child, there's a feeling here where you feel like you may be the only boy or the only girl. There's an element here where you feel like you're the only child. You may be I get spiritually, it could be some type of spiritual practice that you do, and maybe your mother favors you for that, and maybe your siblings don't like something that you do spiritually, but you could be spiritually detached from your family, period, like in a spiritual way, like emotionally and physically, like they're not very close to you, and you feel like the only child, or you feel like the only one with this element, and there's need to there's something going on that's going to bring everybody closer together, but it's either because you're finding out you have a sibling and you didn't know. But it's about missing. You could have that could be what's going on here. You could have a missing sibling, and that could be where the tears energy is coming from. Someone was thrown somewhere. So it could be they could have been thrown into some like a somewhere. They were thrown into somewhere. Whatever it is, it's crazy with this energy. You know what this kind of feels like? I know it sounds weird to say. There was this story on Forensic Files where this woman. This is like years ago. But it may be related. It could be related to Scorpio kind of energy as well too, Death card energy, or you're dealing with a Scorpio. There's a situation here where this woman, she had a kid and she was living alone in her apartment. She had a kid. She was living alone in her apartment, and there's this feeling of her name was Hope. With this energy, her name was Hope. If you look up the story, you'll find it. Just type in Forensic Files story about Hope. You'll find the story on her specifically. She was living at home with with her son or something, her child, and somebody came knocking at the door. I think they were asking for sugar or something. They came knocking, and it's kind of like maybe she opened the door for the wrong person, and something happened basically with it. So you could be hearing something like this happen to someone you're close to. Could have been a friend, but I get an ex coworker. This could be something that happened to your ex coworker, and maybe you're being asked to join in an investigation. You're being asked to join a search team with this kind of energy. But I also get this feeling of what did somebody eat? I know Virgo was getting that energy of what did somebody eat, but there's tremors in somebody's heart or something, and maybe a little dizziness with this kind of feeling. So if it's you, that you're questioning yourself, what did I eat? Something's going on with you in a restaurant. So you could be going to a restaurant, and maybe there's pranksters in a restaurant here, but they're pranksters in a restaurant because these are energies, these are people that they're trying to get your attention, but they're trying to get your attention or that of someone close to you in the wrong way with this kind of feeling. Okay, let's see. Your starting point has the Hangman. You're learning a lot about spirituality with this energy. You're learning a lot about it. At one point, there are certain aspects of it maybe you didn't believe, but they're playing out in your life now with this kind of feeling. So there's a thing, but you're afraid. You're very afraid, but I feel like it's to find out. You're afraid of what people are going to tell you about something pertaining to an investigation here. But you're asking all these questions. What happened? You could be asking. You could even be asking, what did I do? Like, how can I help? You maybe join. Like I said, you're joining a search team. But I get some about woods. So I get Long Island. So this could be wood, like a very woody area in Long Island. I don't know. Are there woods in Long Island? You could be in or you're traveling to Long Island, but there's woody areas, but it's to find somebody with this kind of energy. Somebody could be camping. Somebody literally, I was saying somebody's missing and they were thrown somewhere. Or at least you think they were thrown somewhere. This could be pertaining to getting into a car with the wrong energies, the wrong people. There's plot and plans. So this could have been something that happened to your sibling. But it could have been I get some of your sisters. Could be something that happened to your sister. I get some about jockeys. So someone could be in college. Someone could be in college, or they are. You could be this person. You're a jockey. You're in college or something, or your child is. But you're attending like shows, and you're attending weddings. But I want to go back to jockey. You're in college, or somebody else is in college. They're attending football games, and they're attending basketball games, and these games on college campuses that are pertaining to that jockey. That word, in terms of buff dudes and throwing balls, whatever you want to call it. But it kind of feels like these energy, like there's a setup, there's a plan. So either you are a part of it, you know of it already, but it feels like there's girls and there's guys that are involved with this kind of feeling. So it could be to conceal something, could be to find out the truth about something. If this isn't something that's literally going on that you need to search through the news for, it could eventually end up on the news for whatever reason. You know what's weird? I am getting, this is very interesting. I'm actually getting like Aretha Franklin's name, like that hard name. Like I know you know Aretha Franklin, but something that I am saying is referring to her for whatever reason. I don't know if she's a Leo or not. I don't know if you're going to see her perform, but I get nearby. She is near. I don't know what the deal is with that. Maybe you are. I don't know. What are you doing? You could be looking up information about her. You could be trying to go see her perform. But I get collaboration you're trying to collab with Aretha Franklin, and that could be where the excitement energy is coming from with the hangman. So there's a lot to learn in terms of your spiritual self and how you attract certain people to your energy. Maybe there could be prayer. Maybe you were praying to meet certain celebrities or something. She's just one. There's Stevie Wonder, whatever musician, you could have been praying to meet these people, and now they're like coming into this space. But it's because of what you do spiritually with this kind of energy. So you're excited, but it's also this feeling of there's also this element where there's somebody's missing, like literally, like they're missing, they can't be found. But it's pertaining to the reason that somebody's missing is pertaining to something to do with music. So it could be a music. Oh, I see what's going on. Somebody could have been invited to a musical performance that was very far away. They went, but they didn't return, is the element that I get here with this feeling. So I'm like, well, what the hell does that have to do with you're waiting on the Ace of Swords energy, and I get a call back. It could be from an air-like energy. I get, where is she? Like, you're calling people. I get, what time does she leave? What time does she step out? Ace of Swords energy is you're this person that you're waiting on your friend, your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife to get back to you for some. But I get plane tickets. You could be waiting to hear back about plane tickets with the Ace of Swords energy. I get for bereavement with the Ace of Swords. Somebody was found. Like, if this is the energy of somebody looking for a real person, it could be like, if I was thinking Aretha Franklin, like if this has nothing to do with Aretha Franklin, this could be a situation like Franklin or Frank. Those could be the spirit giving me hints into parts of somebody's name with this. Could be Franklin with this kind of feeling. There is a place, like there's parts of the country that are named Franklin. I know here in Brooklyn, there's a stop called Franklin. Somebody went out with the wrong people. You could have went out with the wrong people or the right people, whatever you're doing. You're going dancing or something here. But somebody went out with the wrong group of people, and it's like a trap with the Ace of Swords energy being here. But I just feel like, if it's you're very, very far away from this happening to you, or it's happening to someone tied to you, or it's literally you're waiting on a phone call to see what happened to someone because they went somewhere very far away. It could be Long Island. It could be Long Island here in New York City. There's a Long Island in California, I think, too, as well. Long Beach, Long Island, with the Ace. I get something about waves. You could be traveling somewhere, you're near the water with this energy being here. You're near the water. And maybe you're losing service. Wherever you are, it could be in a situation where you're losing service, but maybe you feel like it's an area where you shouldn't be losing service in. You can't understand why. You can't understand why you're losing service in a particular spot with the Ace of Swords energy being here. So it could be a place that somebody lives in. You could be that person that you live in. I get pranking. Maybe you could be going out, and maybe you feel like somebody's, like I said, pranking you from the beginning, the hangman energy. But I get, why are they doing this to you or to someone external? Why are they doing these things with the hangman? There could be jealous energy around you, and that's why they're trying not to have your Wi-Fi working. They're trying to cut your Wi-Fi off with the Ace of Swords. That could be why you're not hearing from someone, or literally somebody's missing, but it's spiritually tied. So this could be a situation where someone may have expressed to you, I'm scared. I'm scared of something with the I'm scared of this person. I'm scared of this man. I'm scared of this home with the hangman energy. I'm nervous about moving here. So I get brotherly duties. If you are a brother, you're doing your brotherly duty and you're making phone calls, but somebody's not answering you. Someone isn't answering you, your sibling, your friend, somebody's not answering you, and you're becoming very uncomfortable, and you're possibly becoming very paranoid with the Ace of Swords energy. So you may be just taking matters into your own hands to go visit someone and see where the hell they are. Why haven't they been answering? Where are they? But I get time's up with the Ace of Swords and time is up. You could be on a payphone. Like, I get really late at night. You could be on a payphone really late at night. This could be like, there's a taxi. Your energy is always mysterious to me. I don't know why. It's so strange. You could be waiting for a taxi very late at night, but there's a payphone. Maybe that's why I said your phone, like your Wi-Fi. You're like, why is my Wi-Fi going off in an area where I usually use it in and it usually works? You could be in this situation and it's like, damn, I need to, I don't even walk with money on me. I usually use my damn MasterCard or something. And you're like, now I need to use a payphone. But there's a darkness, like it's really, really dark where you are with the Ace of Swords energy. It's really dark. And you may need flashlights with the Ace of, where the hell are you? I get underground. You are underground with the Ace of Swords. You're underground. You could be traveling on an underground train. It could be an underground train that you're traveling in, but it's just really late. And that's why I said somebody's scared with the Hangman energy being here. You're scared. You're alone. That's what you're calling people. Can you come and pick me up? But I get there's a taxi or an Uber or something that's taking longer than it really should with the Ace of Swords. And you're like, what's going on? That's why you're so paranoid with the Ace of Swords energy being here. So you could have went out. You could have went out to a performance. You're hearing about this. This could happen to your sibling with this energy. They went out. They could have been by themselves. But I get with a very untrustworthy or very trustworthy, at least who they thought was a very trustworthy friend. But it could have been an air sign that was they thought was their friend. Maybe some of a Libra. You could have went out with a Libra, or an element around you went out with a Libra here with the Ace of Swords. But I get, what does she think she's doing with the Ace of Swords energy being here? So you could be saying these things. You could be saying these things about your siblings, about your sibling or your friend. What did she think she's doing? Why would she go see that person late at night? Why would she do this really late at night? It could be the kind of work that you do, or it could be the kind of work that somebody does with the Hangman energy and the Ace of Swords. What does she think she's doing? Maybe there's judgment. This could be a situation here where you could be a dancer or a model, and it could be a night show. You could be performing at night, but there's energies around you. Maybe somebody doesn't like what you're doing with the Hangman energy. They don't like what you're doing. They're not telling you that. And maybe like on the side that you're looking over, you could be performing, you're doing something, and you're looking over. And people, I get cracking up. The people on the side, they're cracking up with the Ace of Swords energy here. They're cracking up, they're laughing. But I get that they're dancing as well with the Ace of Swords. They're also dancing. But there's a loneliness. So it could be, this is pertaining to attention with the Hangman energy. It's pertaining to attention. You want it either from somebody and they're not answering you. This could be you're in a club. You're Hangman. You're letting your partner go off and dance with somebody, but there's jealousy there for some reason. Vice versa, Ace of Swords. You're like, what does she think she's doing on my man? What does she think she's doing? Period. With the Ace of Swords, it could be the way somebody's dancing, or the way you're dancing or moving with the Ace of Swords energy being here. Okay, but whatever it is, like it's really late at night. You maybe use your intuition that somebody that you went to go see, like a party or something, someone that you went to go see, but it is a part of a heist with this energy here. Somebody is a part of a heist that you invited somewhere. And maybe there's a situation here where they're like your sibling that got invited to somewhere, or you or that sibling you got invited somewhere, but you're leaving somewhere really late at night. But where is everybody? Ace of Swords. Why is anybody answering? Very interesting energy. Your present has the Ten of Swords energy here. But where did they go? Where did he go? Where did she go? Ten of Swords. Wow. But I get something about either behind the scenes or behind the stage. Ten of Swords. But I get something about there's a sex scene kind of situation. So people could be looking for you, and you're with your air sign partner, and your friend is trying to call you, but when you turn your phone off, and your friend is like, why aren't you answering? You're behind somewhere having sex with your partner. Ten of Swords. Maybe people are looking for you. Somebody's doing something too rough with you. It could be penetration, vice versa. You could be penetrating this energy, and they're really hard. They're being really rough with you. Ten of Swords. You're saying it hurts. It's a Ten of Swords energy. It hurts really bad. Something is torn now with the Ten of Swords. But I get, be careful who you go out with. It could be the Libra-like energy. But I get tall. When I said Libra, you're dealing with a Libra-like energy that's very tall with the Ten of Swords. This is weird. Somebody could have been like you. Interesting. Somebody like you could have gotten invited to meet a guy at a place. Ace of Swords. You could have gotten invited to meet a guy. But it's like they're preparing drinks. You could be going over to this person's house. They're preparing drinks. They're preparing drinks for you, but there's intoxication with a Ten of Swords. I get how do we get in here? Like how did they get in here? How did we get in here? Ten of Swords. This is like you could have went out. You could have gotten really drunk. And you're having sex with somebody, but you got so drunk that you don't even remember how you got somewhere with the Ten of Swords energy. You don't remember how you got there. How did we get in here? How did they get in here with the Ace of Swords energy? Something hurts. You're having sex, but you're cognitively aware that something is hurting, something is tearing with the Ten of Swords. but there's intoxication. So this could be all shit. If you're a dude, like you and your girl, or you and your girlfriend, or a girl that you met at a bar or something, when you went out to see a show, you could have like, this could be a situation where you initiated sex, but it's like, it was consensual, it's okay. But now it's kind of like you were really, really torn up. The tore up meaning like drunk. You really tore up, or they were really tore up. Both were really tore up, and it's like you now are in a situation here where somebody's trying to point rape at you with a 10 of swords. Wow, they're trying to do this on you now. Vice versa, you could be the one. This could be happening to if you are a woman. You could be doing this. I told you to be a little, you told somebody to be a little bit easier with something that they were doing or saying, or the way they were with you, period, sexually in general. So if this isn't pertaining to you going out somewhere, and if somebody's trying to hit you up, you're somewhere really late at night, you need I get headphones. You may need headphones for some reason. Someone could be moaning. Somebody could be having sex in your house, and you don't want to hear that with the hangman energy. I get you may be looking for apartments with the 10 of swords. Maybe somebody doesn't want to leave where they are with you, or you're asking someone to leave because they're having sex really loud. 10 of swords. Maybe it's about banging. Could be banging on the door, or they're banging the shit out of you with sex. They're just banging. But I also get beating on. Like you're beating on somebody. But I also get you didn't mean to do this, or they're beating on you and they didn't mean to do it. Maybe they're really angry with you. It could be cheating. You could be the person you're really angry. Vice versa, somebody beating on the other person. I didn't mean to cheat. I didn't mean to do this, that, and the third. But I get that Cancerian energy. So it's a Cancer is responsible here. A Cancerian energy is responsible. And that's why this 10 of swords energy is happening. You may feel like if you're tied to someone already, you may feel like that they stepped out of your partnership. You feel like they stepped out of a partnership and they're getting two or three different kinds of sexual experiences. And it's like they're starting to use things on you that they did when they cheated. And you're like, what are you doing? That's why I said, what are we doing? What are you doing? You're not familiar with the sexual act that they're doing. And you're like, it hurts. Vice versa, it hurts. Wow. Your future has the King of Coins, sign of Taurus. This energy, they're making something happen, but they're also in this element that they're annoying or something with this King of Coins. They're very annoying to you. But I get they're a joker, but they are also I get male. They're very dominant in their masculine self with the King of Coins. Somebody does not feel like somebody is saying this. Someone does not feel like females should be somewhere. Somebody feels like women should not be in a particular space or something with the 10 of swords. This could be conservatism, where like women have their own space in the house and men have their own den, like a lion's den, King of Coins. You know? And like, this is kind of like, I get using you to your advantage. This energy could be using you. I did say you had the Two of Pentacles here. This energy could be using you to your advantage, using somebody to their advantage here. And it's kind of like, only when they want sex, that's when they're doing it. And they're being rough, and you don't have a say. Vice versa. This could be external. Somebody doesn't have a say in the way they're having sex with the 10 of swords, or the way a relationship is going, period. They don't have a say. Women stay in their place, men stay in their place. This energy is voicing these opinions. They're very chauvinistic as well. This Taurus energy. They're very chauvinistic. If you're dealing with a Taurus and a Taurus is doing this to you. This could be a situation where if you're tied to a Taurus, this could be somebody doesn't want you to talk to your friends. They don't want you to talk to your friends. Ace of Swords. You're trying to figure out a way to talk to your friends or something. That's why I said, they're trying to call you. Like it's about being tied up. Could be dominatrix stuff that someone's doing with you. You could be literally tied up. Ace of Swords. But else get locked up, but accidentally with the Ace of Swords energy. How this happened? Ace of Swords. People are trying to call you, trying to call your partner. Somebody may have been caught having sex in the wrong spot, and it could be an air-like energy. Could be something you're finding out on the news. Ace of Swords. You're making me look bad. So this could be like this energy could have seen like this could be a three-way partnership where if you're a woman, you're tied to an air sign man. This energy could be like your marriage counselor or something, or a financial advisor. But they also feel like you should know your place. Vice versa. Know your place. Don't tell me how to sleep with my husband, Ace of Swords, whether they are a marriage counselor or not. Whether it's your brother, your lawyer or not. They should not tell you where, and how you should sleep with somebody. They're voicing their opinion on how they feel about something that you're doing here. But I get their voicing their opinion on the reason into why you're lonely. Ace of Swords could be you're trying to, you're trying to holler at somebody, Ace of Swords. You're trying to holler at someone, but they're not looking at you or something. This could be a club, like I said, club scene, party scene. This energy could be someone that you're going out with, or you're trying to holler at this person. They're not trying to see you, or they're not trying to see someone that you're tied to. Woo, your accomplishment has justice. I did say that not accomplishment, your instincts has justice. But I get thinking about justice. You're thinking about you're going to get served, or it could be an air-like energy that's going to get served. It is a sign of Libra. They're responsible as well. You're thinking that this energy is responsible for, I get something about a marriage being fucked up. Something about a marriage being fucked up here with this justice energy. What did she say? This phone call, Ace of Swords, what the hell did she say? And now, I have to clean up something with the justice energy here. What the hell did she say? What did she say? Ace of Swords. Why are they not answering? Ace of Swords. This could be, if you're a dude, you could be, I'm going to go with a woman first. If you're a woman, you are in a situation here where you could have been trying to hook up with somebody. Like you could have met someone at a party, and your girl that's a friend, somebody didn't really have your back, or they didn't really have the back of a sibling that you're tied to, or a friend. They didn't really have your back, vice versa. Somebody didn't have your back here. You're gonna be like, why aren't they answering? Somebody could have deleted your number out of your friend's phone. That like I said, this could be a situation. I had to go back there real quick. This could be a situation where you are like, why you could have met someone at a bar, and why aren't they answering? Why aren't they answering? You could be finding out that they're tied to somebody else. I get a Libra told someone to delete your number, or a Libra energy told someone to delete somebody's number here with the Ace of Swords. I don't want to hear from that energy again. Very interesting with this justice energy here. You're being served. I get caught cheating. You were caught cheating. That's why I said going behind things and having sex, or some element around you was caught cheating here. But I also get that's because why I also get that that's why somebody's treating you this way, or that's why you're treating them that way, not answering them. Why aren't they answering? Or you're trying to date someone and their friend is deleting your number out of their phone. Taurus or a Libra. I get both of them. Both of them are responsible for something. They're like Bonnie and Clyde. They're a tag team, and so you won't notice. So you won't get along with a particular person. I get something about a hire. So you won't get hired somewhere. So you wouldn't get hired, or so you would get hired somewhere. This could be happening to get you. I get something about scheming. This could be to get you. You come in and outside looking into these two energies to try to scheme somebody out of a job. I don't want to be involved. You don't want to be involved with it though. You are also making secretive phone calls to stop something from happening. But the Taurus sees everything. Your accomplishment has the Ace of Coins. New job anyway. Like maybe you managed to make something work here. You got a new job or new money coming in anyway. But I also guess because of a Taurus. So even if somebody did something unscrupulous somewhere, it benefits you for some reason with the Ace of Pentacles. It benefits you, but not a Libra. Like it benefits you, but not a Libra-like energy. Doesn't benefit them. Maybe you feel like this energy is facing karma. I get for something that they said to your wife, like you are that wife, or it's your wife. They said something to your wife. Very shady or very sneaky with this energy being here. They said something very sneaky, very shady. That's why I said from the beginning, there's too many people involved in your partnership or something with the Ace of Swords energy being here. If this isn't anything pertaining to you trying to hook up with someone, and maybe people don't want you to see a particular person, and that's happening, or it's a job, I did want to go back to whatever that situation was from the beginning, that mysterious energy, not hearing from somebody. Maybe you use your intuition that maybe somebody got locked up. So that was that search party, justice energy here, that you're trying to find someone, and where are they? Ace of Swords. Where are they? Behind bars. Someone's behind bars. Like you're like, why you going to work and you're like, where is he? Where is she? But I also get a Taurus threw somebody under the bus to save themselves for something in a workplace. But I also get hired. Somebody was thrown on the bus so that you could get hired. You did this, or a Taurus energy did that. It could be all those situations with the King of Coins. I get this, something is somebody's first time in terms of doing something bad or good for somebody. That's very interesting. Your spiritual self has the Three of Wands energy here. Three of Wands, this collaboration, this group collaboration. I think it's about finding I'm going back to that energy. It's about finding your sister. Truth about your sister with the Ace of Swords and the Three of Wands. Could be you're working with other fire signs to figure this out. You, the fire sign energies, a Libra and a Taurus man specifically with the Three of Wands. You need these energies help to find somebody or to find a truth about something. But I also get why someone is missing with the Three of Wands energy here. Why you want to know why somebody's missing. External energy. Somebody went somewhere really late at night, but they were somebody who's clocking them. You or a Libra. I feel like Libra is responsible. A Libra did something wrong. I was getting something that your husband said or your boyfriend, girlfriend said with this justice energy here. And now somebody's locked up. Oh, I see what's going on here now. This could be a situation where, oh, wow. This could be a situation, I get more people saw something happen in a place, at a venue. There's a lot of people that saw something happen. It possibly could be 10 people. Like I said, from that sex scene, cameras heard something happen. I get you're thinking that something here is very private, but it's not. You're thinking that, but it's not. With the Ten of Swords energy being here. How do they know this? That, like I said, from that sex scene, you're having sex, but you and your partner are both intoxicated, but you're having sex in a spot you're not supposed to be, or something shit like that. And it's like people, there's more. You could have, like I said, you could have went behind something, but there may have been people around still, or there may have been cameras. I guess a camera on top of a bookshelf, or a camera on top of some type of table or something that's really high. I guess I'm about a stage. I'd say it's behind a stage. You could have had sex behind a stage. But I get this is something that you're doing, like you're doing something freaky, or like after some type of performance, you're thinking that people aren't seeing these things happening. Somebody's saying it hurts, but you're both drunk. It's consensual or not. It's consensual, but like there's energies that don't see it that way. Like there's energies that don't see it that way. That's why I said there's more people that saw something happen. Could be in a home environment. Could be why somebody's missing, or it's pertaining to some type of sex act that you're doing here. But I also get why you're missing. You are that person that's missing, or somebody external is missing here. Ten of Swords. Very interesting. You have some back pain going on here too as well with the Ten of Swords energy. You could have been laying on your back. Could have been laying on your back or your front for some reason with the Ten of Swords and your back is hurting. So what's going on here spiritually though? Like heavy spiritual stuff is going on with the Ten of Swords. Something's going on with you. Your mentality has the Temperance energy here, sign of Sagittarius. And I can't wait to get your hands on a Sag. Can't wait to get your hands on a Sagittarius energy. What in the hell? But I get this energy pulled the trigger? Could be metaphoric. They literally they pull the trigger. Sagittarius energy pull the trigger. They pull the trigger. Metaphorically, they pull the trigger here. Or literally, they pulled the trigger. They pulled the trigger. Listen, you're thinking about this. You know this happened before you. Before you? Wow, that's weird to say. You know this happened before you? What does that mean to you? I don't know. This is very interesting energy though. Very interesting on you particularly. So this could be something that you saw happen. This could have been something that you saw. That's why I said more people saw something happen. You know what's strange? You know, it's very interesting that this kind of energy is coming out. The Brazilian Brazilian feminist that just passed, she was a Leo. She was a Leo. And this probably what's going on. Like, you could be hearing about these things, or literally, like, there's elements here where a lot of this pertains to you. I get that there's something going on here, but it's more relatable than you think it is, and it could be related to feminism and Women's History Month if you want to look at it. You know, and you know, I hope that she rests in peace, rest in power here. Very interesting. More people saw. So this is not pertaining to her, and you know of this story. There are more people that they Taurus, Libra. They're in cahoots. These two energies here. They also set something. I did say that they set something up to happen to someone close to you. This energy pulled the trigger. Literally, like, if you look at this reading from left to right, it's Libra, Taurus, Sag. It could be 3 men, or a man and two, or 2 men and a woman. I get the first one. I get the first option the first thing that I just said. 3 men straight across are responsible for something, or they know something, or they set up something here. And it could be, if it's not anything pertaining to a passing, it could be a good energy. It could be a good energy. Somebody could have set you up in a good way in a job. Ace of Swords. You know, you could be waiting to hear back from a workplace. But you could be waiting to hear back from a workplace, but you don't want to work. You don't want to work somewhere, but it's giving you the money that you need to travel or to go somewhere. It's giving you the money that you need, but you don't want to wait. There's an element here where you have to wait for your extra long for some money to come in for some reason. What's changing for you is the Page of Coins. Page of Coins. You got a young Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo child that hears everything. So this could be your younger sibling. Something here is also pertaining to this person. But I get mistakes. This energy made mistakes with something that they said or did. But I get this energy could have made a mistake in their way of life. But I get who they're involved with the Page of Coins. They made a mistake with who they're involved with. Somebody, you could have been outside looking into this energy, thought that they were meeting the right people or talking to the right people. But I also get doing something in the wrong place with the Page of Coins. Doing something in the wrong place. If it's you, it's a Page of Coins energy. If it's you, maybe you feel like you're trying to make money in the wrong place. You're looking for another office. You're looking for another venue to work in, Page of Coins. But I also get another place to perform in. I said from the beginning, with performing somewhere. Now you're looking for a new place to I get dancing. You're looking for a new place for someone to dance in. I get she doesn't fit. Could be like a family environment where somebody doesn't fit into something. Somebody's not fitting. It could be a fitting. It could be somebody, this energy is putting on clothes. You could be putting on clothes. You're trying to try out clothes. That's why I said somebody's getting married here, or they're trying to, or you're going on honeymoons. Page of Coins. Now you need to look for another suit and tie or a dress. Someone's too tight. But I also get someone's wearing something the wrong way with the Page of Coins. So now somebody's got to go and find a new outfit or something. This energy may be helping you. Maybe it's about sales. This could be you bought something and maybe it's not on sale anymore now. You're like, shit. This energy could be the one that sold it to you. But they also are pretending that something was not on sale with the King of Coins. You're like, well, damn, I have the receipt. What the hell are you talking about? I have the damn receipt right here. I have the receipt. Your temperance being your mentality is kind of like the joker. You could tell that somebody's joking with you. That's why you're like, huh? Really? For real? Can you give me my money back so I can change my clothes? It's too tight. This is something that you really, really need. That you need to get dressed for something really quickly here. or like out of nowhere you're like, I don't have time. It's a rush. I don't have time to change or find something else to put on, or she doesn't have time to change or find something else to put on. Something's going on here with you, and having people change. There's a change, like this energy. Something's going on because of this energy. There's a change. But I get in people, but I also get identity. Changing your identity. Interesting. Your resolution has the Eight of Wands. You're traveling towards a Taurus to tell them something, but it crude. You're traveling to tell somebody something very crude, or you're telling them something crude, and it could be pertaining to this person. But why didn't you like her? Why didn't you like her? This could be pertaining. You have children. This could be pertaining to your child. That's why I said does not fit somewhere. This could be a kid does not fit in a school environment. But you're talking about dreadlocks. This energy that you can have a kid that wears dreadlocks, or you wear dreadlocks, and because of that, you did not fit somewhere in a workplace. You didn't fit. You were the one that was schemed out here, or a child was. But it's because of locks, or it could be skin as well, skin tone and locks. Or the way somebody it could be afro, where the way somebody wears their hair. Wow. Very interesting. Whew. So please look up, I think her name was Marielle. Hold on a second. Let me check the name real quick. I think her name was Marielle Franco. I'm checking my phone. Marielle. Yep, Marielle Franco. She was a Leo. And basically that's how I'm sure they felt. You know, that's wrong. But these things, you start looking at accidents, and you start looking at and scheming. This is scheming gone wrong. Scheming gone wrong because people aren't getting what they want in the right way. And it's sad that has to happen to people. Let's look for an outcome here. Okay. The Sun. There was a health issue here that this energy may have. That I get that they knew about for a long period of time, though. I get the Taurus energy again. It could be a Taurus child, or it's just a Taurus that you're meeting in the workplace environment that you're finding out that they have, I guess, something about leukemia. Somebody may have leukemia, or they were suffering from. Oh, interesting. So this is a situation where there's like 2 or 3 different stories where you were told that somebody passed from, like, they like somebody did something wrong to them. That's why they passed. But you're finding out that is because it's actually because like somebody was ill. So this is kind of like, but it's that setup kind of energy. This is kind of like if you're watching the news, there's parts of the news that are obviously they're fabrication. So this could be a situation and you're watching the news and you're hearing a story that someone was, they were shot, I think that's how that kind of passing, but it's like, or they were ill. Like this could be someone was ill, but somebody was ill. But they were told that they passed because they were shot, or vice versa. That cover up kind of energy with this Page of Coins being that it's changing. It's a job. This could be happening in your workplace. It could be happening to a Taurus. This could be happening to a Taurus. You're traveling. This could be happening to a Taurus. What did he do to deserve these things? If you're saying that, what did he do to deserve? Something happened here, or something, I don't know if it happened yet, or I get these energies are playing out, like they're playing out now. But it's talking about Thursday. This is Monday I'm doing this reading on. It could be Thursday. These energies are playing out on Thursday. Wow. Interesting. This could be a memory of a person as well. You're traveling to in memoriam of a person, and that could be what you're doing with the Sun energy here. Interesting. Okay, so let me know how it resonates. So you got a multiple situation. You're trying to travel. Somebody's messing with your money. wait extra long now to leave with your partner, or a situation here where you're performing and it's like you're getting drunk with your partner, you're having sex, and there are more people that saw you having sex somewhere. You didn't think that though. There were cameras. Or living somewhere, there were cameras. And or somebody disappeared and you're like, they got caught. You're using your intuition that they were caught or something. All right. Let me know, Leo, how it resonates with you. Take care. Be well. Bye.